Thank you very much.
What's up? Just a slight earth tremor. Nothing to worry about.
Don't try to be funny like that. I was gone to sleep.
It's all right.
I just been getting my reports down. We caught up. We were behind, you know, on this load, but we're catching up now.
Terrific. I see.
No, of course not. It's confidential at the moment.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I don't usually fall asleep, do I? I haven't before. If I had to do another month of nights, I'd go quietly mad. I really will. You know, there is now only one coffee machine that works. That's 10 minutes walk. Lights have gone in the passage. I've reported it 3 times. Impossible to get anything seen to now. This block's a disgrace. It really is. See ya.
Come on, Mr. Edwards. You'll be doing that for nearly 20 minutes.
I've got to be clean.
I've told you, you are. You're all right.
I've only got your word for that, haven't I?
Getting hungry.
Hello. Whiteley.
Yes, 502.
How are things?
Fine.
Good, good. I'm on the radio again next Thursday. I hope the questions are more sensible than last time. Try and catch it, won't you?
Of course, yeah.
I'd like to hear what you think of it. Drop me a note. It's bloody exhausting, though, isn't it, eh? Everything. Bloody exhausting. Never lets up. You tired?
Not especially, no.
That's the spirit. Well, keep at it, won't you, Whiteley? I think we'll say May 79. May 79. Much sooner, doesn't it, actually?
You eat fast, don't you, Bruce?
Alan, how are things?
Fine.
Good.
What's going on in 506?
Nothing. Nothing ever does.
You haven't been having any sort of trouble, then?
No. Well, there's still a few sour asses about after they go slow, but we'll survive. I hope. You thinking of trying health physics?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
They're improving in health physics, aren't they? Producing something worth looking at for once.
Which floor?
Floor? Both.
They ought to put music in the lifts, oughtn't they?
Worked here long? All of you?
I think I was born here sometimes. Margaret's been here 6 years.
What about you?
About 5 months.
New girl?
Suppose so, yes. Isn't this your floor?
No. I'm going to 6. Is that interesting?
Not very, no.
I wonder if you could help me.
Help you?
Yeah.
I don't know your name.
Kate Crowley. Who are you?
Alan Whiteley, production manager in 502. Look, would you like to come out for a quick lunch with me on Sunday in Whitby?
A quick lunch?
A slow one if you prefer. I'm not fussy.
Not right sure what I'm doing then. I mean, it's very sudden.
Yes, very sudden.
Very kind of you.
That's all right, then it's settled, right?
Thank you, but quite...
Look, good. We'll meet at the bandstand at 12. Not too early for you, is it?
Look, I just remembered I'm busy on Sunday.
No, you're not. The bandstand. It's okay, don't worry.
I've got to go now.
Hello.
Hello.
There.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh, don't get out much. Not somewhere normal, anyway.
You must work too hard.
Yes, I probably do. Then I always have done. How are things in health physics?
Fairly boring. Put in for a job in metallurgy. I won't get it. Oh, everything's fine.
You've been called over to 506 the last few days.
No. No, we haven't.
What not? Okay, come straight to the point. I want you to let me to look through those contamination reports in the lab.
Contamination report?
That's right, yeah. I want to see them. I can't tell you why, not yet, but it's quite important. Natural.
Are you trying to test me or something?
Test you?
Finding out if I'm a likely nuisance, you know. Security risk. Checking on me.
Oh, quite the opposite, really. I just need to see those reports.
Why don't you ask the head of department?
Well, because he'd say it was none of my business, wouldn't he?
Well, it isn't, is it?
That's right, yeah.
You can't really expect me to risk my neck when I don't even know the reason why.
I don't expect anything. I'm just asking. It's important. Well, I'm taking a risk too, aren't I? I mean, you could go straight to Higby right now and report me suspicious behaviour.
Yes, I know. Well, apart from anything else, I don't have the right keys.
Yeah, but you do know where they are, don't you?
Yes, and I don't know anything at all about you.
I know even less about you. That's why we can trust each other.
Don't believe in buttering people up, do you? And giving them a nice meal, seductive music. Breaking down their resistance that way.
Ah. Like being too devious.
Oh, I see.
But I promise you, you won't get into trouble.
Oh, come on. Not that stupid.
He's telling me which one it was.
I do. It's a small one.
No. I'll do it so it was you were forced to.
It's already clamped. There's some personal files here.
Personal file.
So quite a few. I wonder why.
Of interest. Come on.
seconds, more urine samples.
Contamination reports. 70, 73, 77. Nothing.
Maybe they haven't found it yet. Is that you and me?
Bit of both.
Left our visiting card, yeah.
Want a drink?
Drink?
It's all right. This is where I work. If anyone catches us, they'll only jump to one conclusion.
I hope they're right.
One of the girls keeps a bottle of Coke up here. Amongst the cobwebs. I think it's all right. Here. So, now you're going to tell me what you're looking for.
Well, I've been looking to see if anybody's been badly contaminated in the last few days. I think there's been some sort of accident in 506.
If there had been, we'd have been called in.
Not necessarily, no.
What do you mean?
Well, I think they may be using a couple of senior health physicists, you know, old hands. And they've asked to keep quiet about it.
Oh, yes.
What?
Margaret's been over to 506. Just remembered all day yesterday and the day before.
Ah, right.
But then she often goes over there. Why are you so concerned, anyway?
It seems so strange.
Wanting to break in here after lights out's a little strange, isn't it? Why?
Well, because, I've come to believe that what we're doing here is wrong. The Plutonium program, fast breeder, everything I used to wake up for in the morning feeling excited about is wrong. Yeah, I used to get to work every morning half an hour early. We started at 6. I really believed we were saving the world. We all did. No one ever need go down a coal mine again. Yeah, it really did make you feel rather special. Oh, yeah, my doubts began long before people started jumping up and down in the press, screaming, look at the risk, and they've grown. I don't think plutonium can ever be saved. God knows why I'm telling you all this. I can hardly see your face.
I'm still here. So why don't you leave?
Because I want to help stop it. The whole program. It's much easier to influence things from the inside. Now's the time to stop it. Not just to get it delayed for a couple of years, but stop it now. Forever.
Forever.
Yeah. You very shocked by this heresy? Do you want to run out of the room?
No? No, of course not. Yes? No, this is 6482. Got the wrong extension. I know the risks are much more serious than people make out here. I thought about it quite a lot recently. You know, trying to work things out.
Really?
Yes, really. It's a very superior smile.
Was it?
Yes. And so is that.
Come on, let's get out.
this place when it was being built, you know. When I was a kid. We used to walk out here at night, me and my brother. Watch it grow. I had a feeling even then I'd end up here.
Uh-huh. Why'd it take so long?
Because I got married. Slight mistake on my part. It took me 7 years of lying in bed and thinking to make the break and go.
Run you home, shall I? Over there. Where's he got to, for Christ's sake?
Probably miss most of
We
it.
simply reprocess fuel rods for nuclear
I
power.
suppose I really ought to listen
We
to it.
dispose of the waste, store the
Fortunately.
plutonium extracted from the fuel rods, and we have about 5 tons of it at Cambridge.
And that plutonium is what it's all about.
Yes.
He took media
Plutonium
lessons last year,
is an
you know.
extraordinary valuable fuel because
So
it
is
is
Reuben.
what we call the fast breeder, the reactor we are planning for the next phase of our nuclear industry, and which I'm still confident will get permission to build eventually.
But that plutonium that your fast breeder is breeding is rather useful in making nuclear bombs as well, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Doesn't that worry you?
Oh, no.
Sounds very
We've
cheerful,
heard a lot of
doesn't it?
talk recently
Yes, it
about
does.
the dangers, the chance of plutonium being somehow stolen by terrorists and therefore making us take security measures that will mysteriously lead to some sort of police state. But this is alarmist hysteria. After all,
How many people are
nobody's ever
listening to
broken
this?
into Fort Knox, have they?
Maybe we're the only ones.
You're going to have to guard your radioactive materials, not just for a few decades, but for thousands upon thousands of years.
Yes, quite. And this brings us to the problem of waste which we're rapidly solving. Turning the waste into glass and burying it deep underground. One thing is clear. Plutonium is the cleanest, cheapest form of energy ever and can serve us for thousands, millions of years. And it's our life's work up here overcoming the last few minor problems.
Well, you gotta hand it to him. That sounds bloody persuasive,
It's
isn't
my
it?
belief that if we in this country shy away from the chance, we will eventually, perhaps even quite soon, sink back into a new dark age. But we won't let that happen, I hope.
Edward Higby, director of the
Yeah.
Caversbridge Reprocessing Centre.
I've got to send him a note about that. Well, thanks for your help.
Glad to be of service. It was a pleasure. Major event for me, really.
Well, don't let on to Margaret you know anything, will you?
No, okay.
Not that we do. That might be nothing.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, keep trying.
Yes, you ought to.
Yeah. May I ask you again?
Feel free. I hope it'll be legal next time.
Probably.
Good night.
Right. Everything all right?
Yeah, it's very quiet this morning.
From 505. And wait for it, last week marked his 21st year at Caversbridge. 21 years. That's a long time, isn't it, Arthur? You must have seen the first drop of plutonium. Oh, no bigger than an acorn, eh? Nothing personal, of course. Oh, well done, Arthur, well done. Big hand for Arthur. Now, we can only take 8 more contestants, I'm afraid. 8 more, that's all. Big hand for Stuart Phillips.
Hi. Anything the matter?
No, sir, nothing's the matter. Just washing my hands after work.
It's a bit hot in here.
Yeah.
Hope I can talk in this. I'm the urban gorilla. I'm a comedian.
You're late.
I'm sorry, I usually am late for things.
Tickets?
Me? Oh, you've got them. Well, you said you were getting them.
Oh, our friend here is a comedian.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Drunk people around, aren't there?
Well, we don't get many chances to let off steam round here.
I'm glad you got to the final. She's practiced in the lab every lunch hour for about the last 6 months. She hasn't thought about anything else.
Good luck.
Well,
It looks like there's been some sort of incident. Oh. You sorry it's over?
yes, I am a bit.
What kind? What kind of incident?
Well, I don't know yet. Looks like a leak. They're doing some well now.
Why are they keeping so incredibly quiet?
But it's a very sensitive time. One as few people as possible to know about it.
So, in fact, they're covering it up.
You could put it like that, huh?
Oh, it's got that. Watch out! No! Stop that!
Oh, come on, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Put that woman down. You don't know where she's been.
Roll.
All right.
Gorillas.
What
Hey, you come in.
Right?
You come in.
No, we lost our ticket.
All right.
This is Gregory Foy's cake.
Yeah? Managed to get yourself a nice one there.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't come. You can't join me, right? Because you've lost your tickets.
That's right.
Right. Aidan, you can let some others have a go when you're finished.
No, we have to go now.
No, listen. Can I buy a steak and that?
So he's just...
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. It's
Come on,
okay.
come on.
It's okay, isn't it?
Come on.
it's all right, I can manage.
She can manage. She can manage. All right? Okay.
You lose your seat if you don't go back.
Right. Hey. Shh. Let me know when you're tired of him. Okay? Okay? Okay.
Bloody cold, isn't it?
Yes, it always is. Coffee?
Yeah, please. You read all these?
Yes?
Bit technical, aren't they? For all of them?
Yes. Might try and sound a little less surprised. Just wanted to know exactly what we're doing over there.
Bit untidy in here, isn't it? Maybe it's lucky you didn't have kids, eh?
Really? I'm just taking a well-earned rest from being a housewife. I still intend to have kids when I want them, which isn't yet.
You ought to organise yourself better.
Any more remarks like that and you don't get what you've come for? You have come for that, haven't you?
Well, yeah. Partly.
Only partly? It's not very flattering.
Well, it just meant...
You don't sound very sure. Maybe you want to have time to think about it. Take a look at the bathroom, see if it's clean enough.
What? Oh, I'm sure it's just a bit startled, but I'm sure.
Good. I just like to get these things straight, then I can relax.
You don't like wasting time, do you?
No. I'm a very impatient person. I'm always being told that. And I've got worse, too. What's the point of wasting time on preliminaries?
How do you survive in this cold?
You get used to it. It's even colder in the morning. You can hardly move. We ought to do something about it, you know. We really ought.
About what?
About the incident. Letting it out.
Oh, the incident. How?
The press?
No, we can't. The Official Secrets Act. You go to jail for things like that.
Really?
People are worried about their jobs.
Yes, I know.
We could easily be the only ones prepared to question anything.
Milk and sugar?
What?
No. You could feel the unease and everything, even tonight. There are others. You ought to find out who they are. Don't you think?
Well, how do we find out?
You ask them.
Don't be silly. Can't go around spreading unrest. You get quietly sacked very quickly.
You do it anonymously.
Anonymously?
That's right.
Hello, how's metallurgy? You got the job then?
Yes, that's a surprise, isn't it? I have a feeling. Of an extraordinary feeling someone's just signed the notice. Just look at it. Go on, look.
Yeah? It's tempting to say I told you so.
Mine's going up anyway.
Oh, stop it. What's the point of that? Listen. Look, there's definitely been a leak.
Well, there's nothing for it then. Got to tell the press, haven't we?
Don't be so ridiculous.
If we don't do it now, we'll never do it.
Kate. Okay. Kate, all right. Okay. Look. There's a good journalist in the local rag who let it out. One of us can go and see him, not both. That's too conspicuous.
Then it ought to be me. As a junior worker.
I don't know.
It obviously ought to be me. You think I couldn't manage it?
I don't know. We'll toss for it.
Are you the lady?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad you found it. I've ordered some tea.
Oh, look, I can only stay for a second, you realise.
Right.
Okay. There's been a leak in the plant in 506. They're not telling anyone. Special people are monitoring it, and no report on it has been filed.
No report?
No. I'm a health physicist, you see.
Right.
Oh, but you won't put that. I mean, you won't mention
No, of
how-
course. No. When did you find out about this?
In the last week. Look, I can't stay. You'll just have to ask around.
Yes, of course. Can I have your phone number?
Yes, of course.
I'll be in touch. There's 2 days till we print.
Oh, good.
Don't worry. I know how to handle this.
There's nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Maybe you've missed it.
Oh, there's nothing.
Kate!
There's not even one line. Not even a single line.
It's bound to happen.
Bound to happen. And why did you let me waste my time going?
Because you wanted to.
It was your idea, for Christ's sake.
No, don't get so excited.
Why not?
Because it doesn't get us anywhere.
But I took a hell of a risk going there.
Okay, you're still here, aren't you?
Yes. We'll phone the Sunday Times now.
No, we won't. Look, we haven't got enough evidence, and they've probably cleaned it up by now. We've missed our chance, okay? Come on.
Oh, and I'm soaked. I'm absolutely and totally wet. Oh, and I've got to go to the frigging dentist tomorrow.
Because it become contaminated.
Yes, I
eventually.
know. I do have 2 A-levels, you know. 2 whole A-levels. I'm not completely ignorant.
This really is the time to stop it, you know. Very few moments in history where you actually get the chance to stop something as big as this completely. You know, you're making sure that it is so strong in everybody's minds that it can never be restarted. Well, I suppose we just have to wait and think. There's some plutonium in that body, you know? Mine too. In everybody in England. Everybody in the world.
Thanks for reminding me.
I wish he'd bloody published it.
Yes.
Well, nothing more we can do now.
Why not? It's only a setback, Alan.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You're serious?
Oh, it's just so fantastically cold in here. You've got to get yourself a heater.
All right.
It's like it's never going to stop raining, isn't it?
There we are. You can sit down. Was it you who put that odd notice up?
Yes. It was. You didn't sign it, did you?
No. No, of course not. Open. I don't think you did either, did you?
No, right.
Keep it open. What was the point of it? You can't expect people here to get worked up about incidents, especially at a time like this. We really do need to be a united front now, don't we?
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
What's that noise?
What noise? Oh, that's to keep me awake. Yeah, well,
Did he?
Just a bit.
Okay. What are you doing here?
I realise what we ought to do.
Chris, you can't discuss this here. Well?
We've got to get some plutonium out of here. We've got to smuggle some out.
Listen, Kate. This isn't some sort of game, you know.
No, it isn't.
Anyway, it's impossible to get some out.
It's not impossible, and you know it isn't.
The place is full of alarms.
There are ways around those. You know all the security arrangements.
Not all of them, no.
You could find out about them. It's all right, they can't hear. Look, if we're really serious about stopping
Look, I'm
this...
just as serious about this as you are, probably more.
Are you? Right, then. Look, I'm nearer the stuff now, metallurgy, almost working with it. It should be perfectly possible. All we have to do is to plan it right. I mean it, Alan.
Kate, you're just getting a little excited.
No, I'm not.
Look, we'll discuss it over supper this evening.
No, we won't.
Kate!
Yeah, come on, I'll take it for a run.
On that?
Yeah, plenty of room.
I haven't got a helmet.
It's all right, I've got a spare.
That's handy.
Keep it for emergencies.
All right. Why not? I'm not much good on these things. Okay, I'm ready.
Best them on tight, so I'm not stopping. How'd you fancy Newcastle?
Newcastle? For a minute.
Hey, where are you going?
Just having a look.
Stop her.
What's happening? You having some trouble?
That's far enough. That's far enough. Come on.
From the
Sorry.
nuclear works, isn't it?
Come on. That's where it's from. On your way. We're busy. On your way.
Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Come on, will you? Let's get out of here.
Where's Newcastle, for Christ's sake?
There.
What's your name?
Eric.
Eric.
No, it's Dick, really. I changed it last night. think it's all right walking here.
It's rubbish. At least it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. Maybe all this is your stuff, you know, your nuclear stuff. Make it look like baked beans, see what now?
You ought to think about it seriously, you know. You've got to live with it.
They get heavy here, you know. There's nothing you can do about it, is there? Nothing you can do about anything. Nothing you can do about anything.
She's 27, Whitby High School for girls, 9 O-levels, 2 A-levels. School reports good, though she was prone to lapses in concentration.
Yes.
General verdict, extremely intelligent, but has always displayed an obstinate tendency. At the age of 13, threatened to go on hunger strike unless she was moved into a higher chemistry set. No known political sympathies. A good record here. Inclined to flippancy when faced with authority.
And you know our personnel manager, Mr. Sutton, don't you?
Good morning, Kate.
We have people here from time to time, like a doctor's checkup, smooth away any problems.
I see.
You cold?
No.
Well, to come straight to the point, there is or was a small matter of a notice.
Notice?
Yes, a notice. The notice for people to sign.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's nothing. Very silly idea. I took a bet with somebody. I lost.
Yes, that can't have been a surprise. Now, if you're concerned or worried about anything, you must tell us, you know.
No, everything's fine.
If you're concerned about safety, you must speak out. You're totally free to go to the Department of Energy and see how they monitor our conduct here, keep us under their thumbs. There's a form for you to fill out. Take it.
Thank you. But I'm over that now.
Good. That's the spirit. Are you happy in your new job?
Yes. Yes, it's very exciting. It's made all the difference to me.
Yes, I thought it would suit you. It's a sensitive time now, isn't it, with this national debate that everybody's aware of?
Slightly.
Slightly.
Everyone's aware of it slightly.
Yes, of course. But to be blunt, we don't want any adverse publicity at this time, do we?
Of course not. I know that.
Just so we're clear about things. And the Official Secrets Act and everything, we're clear about how all that works, are we?
Of course, yes.
Good. Well, it's nice to see you again. But you look very tired. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thank you.
Just a moment, Miss Crowley. If by any chance you ever feel like doing something else, like your curious notice, you'll come and see us instead, won't you?
Of course, yes.
Because we couldn't let it happen again, you understand.
Yes. I'm looking for Greenbank. It's a farm.
Are you? It's in the opposite direction.
Sure about that?
No?
Well, somebody else.
Yes. I think you'd better.
Where have you been?
Been all over.
Huh?
Just haven't slept at all, so I feel a little peculiar.
That's not surprising. Charging about the entire country with a 15-year-old boy.
So you heard about that then?
Yeah.
People have been talking about it.
You know I was followed here.
Followed? Don't be silly. By whom?
I was. By a car. I'm pretty sure I was.
Well, why should they follow you?
Because of the notice. So you see, we haven't got long.
For what?
To get the stuff out.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Kate, I'm going to start that again. That wasn't a serious idea.
Wasn't it?
Look, even if we were able to get some out.
With your help, I could easily.
I mean, even if we could. What good would it possibly do?
You know perfectly well the effect would be totally devastating, now wouldn't it?
It would show it's perfectly possible to smuggle the stuff out. It can never be safe.
We'd take it to a pressure group. They'd publicize it. It would be front page news everywhere. All over Europe. We could stop plutonium everywhere. For good, Alan.
Your love is dramatic. Listen, Kate, you've got to realize you're not some sort of nuclear Joan of Arc. You can't expect...
What did you say?
Smuggling plutonium out of the plant is very dangerous.
Doesn't have to be dangerous.
A few milligrams in your lungs, you've got cancer. Any more?
As long as it's kept in its container, it won't harm anyone.
It's hysterical.
It's not in the least hysterical. I'm going to get some plutonium out of there.
And it would be much easier if you helped me.
Kate, you're being hysterical.
If you say that once more, this relationship's over. Oh, you're very good at talk, aren't you, Alan?
You're terrified when it actually comes to doing something.
You're being ridiculously emotional.
We've got a chance to stop it forever, Alan.
Like some sort of machine gun or something?
Are you going to help me?
No, I'm not!
Then I'll just have to do it by myself.
Kate. Kate, look at me. Come on, look at me.
I'm looking.
Look, I never used to get emotional, you know that? You see the state you got me in? Look, you're just a little naive for your age sometimes, you know that? You're like some sort of schoolgirl who's just discovered God or something.
I think you better go.
And listen, you say that they think you're a security risk. Now, that's rubbish. I mean, why should they? I mean, that's just paranoia. But if it was true, you wouldn't even be able to get out of that door, let alone smuggle plutonium out. Look, will you listen to me, for Christ's sake?
Will you just go now, please?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
.5 14724.
24. I'm not sure we're on speaking terms, are we?
It's rather up to you, isn't it?
Then I think we probably are.
Good. Glad we're on speaking terms.
Yes?
Yes.
How's it going? Having trouble?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm just a glorified tea girl in metallurgy at the moment.
Yeah?
I want to work with the stuff now.
In a few months. You know the ropes.
I see. How much you piling on us this month, then?
Load a dame.
50 grams or 70?
I just like to know these things.
70. And I'll be dropping in personally to see how things are going. All right.
How's it going?
I've nearly finished.
See you at tea then.
Aren't you coming to tea, Martin?
earth are you doing?
Oh, it's you.
What are you doing in the glove box?
John said I could. Letting me tidy up, so I was.
I see. Being pushy again, eh?
That's right. I just finished. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Afternoon, Mr. Foy. Had a donut waiting for you. You know you're not supposed to be in here at tea break, don't you?
Okay, then, I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
I'm just going to the toilet, all right?
Why don't we finish this?
I've had a bit of a headache.
Okay.
Always last.
Good night.
Hello, is that the Watchguard office?
Yes, this is Watchguard.
Listen, I'm phoning from Caversbridge. From where? From Caversbridge, and I've got... Yeah.
Look, just hang on a second.
Yeah, hello?
Hello? Hello, listen, I'm phoning from Caversbridge, you know, in Yorkshire. I work there. And I'd like to come and see you because I think I've got something that might interest you.
Yes, of course. When would you like to come up?
Well, it's got to be tomorrow, really.
Tomorrow's a little difficult. How about Thursday?
No, I'm sorry, but it has to be tomorrow. Look, it's urgent. It has to be tomorrow. Oh, get in, you bastard. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, all right. Okay. Look, can you make it by 12 o'clock tomorrow?
Yes.
What's your name, by the way? I mean, what shall we call you?
Call me?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Look, call me Carol, anything.
Yeah, okay, Carol. Right, see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, let you go now.
Yes, I will. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, is that the Sunday Times?
Yes?
Look, I'd like to speak to somebody. I think it's the Insight page. And, please, could you hurry? I'm in a call box and it's urgent.
Trying to connect you. Engaged at present, will you hold?
No. I'll call back later.
Would you like coffee, madam? Yes, please. Sir? Sir? No, 60 francs, please.
See your bags, please.
Yes, of course. Mostly paper, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. You're the lady from Caversbridge, are you? I'm sorry to keep you waiting. This isn't my room, of course. I'm just keeping it warm for the morning. Mr. Higby suggested you came here, did he?
Yes.
He's doing very well up there, isn't he? Now, are you worried about your job going?
Yes. I just wanted to know, you know, one wonders working there, what's really happening about the whole nuclear program, fast breeder and everything.
Of course. Well, there's nothing to worry about. Everything will become totally clear very soon. But I can tell you that nearly all of us feel it's completely inevitable.
Inevitable?
Of course. There is no other viable alternative. We all know that. The government knows that. We can't do without it. Nobody in Europe can. But there's no chance that we can really turn the tide back now. So, I really wouldn't worry about what's going on. It's all going to happen.
Come in, Alan. This won't take a moment. Sit down.
What's all this about, eh?
It's about Kate Crowley.
Yeah.
She's a close friend of yours, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
You don't seem too sure, Alan.
No, I'm sure.
Well, there's nothing to be alarmed about. It's just that she's gone missing. She didn't turn up for work today.
That's such a crime?
No, of course not. But it does help if people obey the rules and notify their heads of department. Now, she seems to have been under considerable strain recently, in a highly nervous condition. Have you any idea why?
It's just that...
Yes?
No, I haven't. No idea at all.
No idea at all?
Well, unless she's worried about the work she's doing here.
We asked her that. She said she was perfectly happy.
Did you know she spoke to a local journalist?
Local journalist?
Yes, about matters relating to the plant.
Did you know that?
No.
It is, of course, an offense. She's not, to your knowledge, a member of any political organization.
Oh, no.
Are you sure, Alan?
Well, what is this? Some sort of interrogation?
No, of course not. We're just concerned. We don't want this to end badly for her or for anybody.
It's our opinion she might be a risk to herself or to others. Is that your view?
I wouldn't know.
Try to answer that, Mr. Whiteley. There's an awful lot at stake at a time like this.
She might be, yes. She could be. I don't know.
Yes. We can't be too careful, can we, working here? For all our sakes.
Hello, you're Carol, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm Brian. That's Veronica there, guzzling an early lunch.
Hello.
Take a pew. Oh, that's Roger.
Hello.
What can we do for you? Oh, I'm sorry I was so abrupt on the telephone yesterday.
Oh, that's okay.
It's just that we have a slight suspicion that our phones may be tapped, as yet unsubstantiated. After a bit, you find yourself watching your grammar, in case it's all being taken down in transcript somewhere deep in the Home Office.
Of course, they're not being tapped.
Oh, I expect they are. That's why I phoned from a call box.
Something urgent, is it? Well, we'll speak freely. We're all friends here. Take your time.
Well, to come straight to the point, I work at Caversbridge. And I've become very concerned about stopping the plutonium program. I simply wanted to ask you, if someone came to you, someone I know came to you, and said that they could get some plutonium out of Caversbridge to show how dangerous the program is. In fact, if they'd said they got some out...
Yeah, I'm often asked this question as it happens. What would I really do if I was offered some? If you're an insomniac like me, you have plenty of time to wonder about something dramatic, far-fetched happening. You know, dreaming of sackfuls of plutonium turning up on the steps of the House of Commons. But of course, the answer would have to be no.
You couldn't have anything to do with it?
No, nothing at all.
You wouldn't be interested?
No. In this day and age, pressure groups have to be respectable. Not that we look like it at the moment. Of course, if something extraordinary happened at Caversbridge, we'd welcome it, but we could have no connection with it at all. We have to tread very carefully. One step out of line, and we're completely dead politically.
It won't work.
It won't work.
It won't be stopped like that.
Yeah, well, I think we can say with all modesty that we've done quite well so far. We're making substantial inroads.
I'm sorry, but it won't. It won't work, I know. I know, I work there. I know how strong it is. I work there, you see.
Yes, of course. I'm afraid we'll just have to agree to differ there.
Watch guard. That's right.
Sorry, I'll have to go now. I've got a lot to do.
Tell whoever it is that we're sorry.
Yes, I will.
When was this?
I'll do that.
If you ever want to phone us again, you've got our number.
Yes.
Are you the man from the Sunday Times?
From the Sunday Times, that's right, yes. And you're the Plutonium lady, are you? Drink.
No, thank you.
Right. This is Diana.
Yeah.
So, what can I do for you then? I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Oh, I can't really. Sorry, it's Carol Lawrence.
Carol Lawrence.
I haven't got much time.
You look as if you're being hunted or something.
Sorry, we'll just have one sip. Do you want me to get you a drink? No, thank you. Actually, I know it sounds terrible, but I'm being followed.
Followed?
Yes. You don't believe me?
I haven't really had time to form an opinion yet.
All right, forget it then. I know it sounds terrible, nutty, okay. There's not much time. Do you want me to go? Or,
No,
do you think
it's all right. Yes?
I think I've got something that might interest you. It's just a little difficult.
Yes, hello, Ian. Well, it's difficult to know what's happening exactly at the moment, isn't it, about plutonium? If they say no, they really mean yes, but not yet. And if they say yes, they mean yes. I've done a lot of stories about this, and nobody I talked to is any the wiser at all. I mean, riots all over the world, people getting killed, but back here, what? A couple of medium-sized murmurs? Isn't that right?
I know, yes.
So what have you got for me, then?
Yes, You see, it's difficult here.
Yeah, I'll get you a drink.
No. Do you want me to?
No, it's all right, I'll go.
Paul's very overworked at the moment. Yes? He's flying to Greece tonight. He's also trying to get a book written on the health service. Is he? There's nobody there. No.
There, have a go at that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I know, love. Anyway, maybe we really will need the stuff in the end to fall back on. They might be right. That's crossed my mind more than once. It's really very difficult to tell.
Is it?
Could be. Doesn't matter in the end, does it? We're probably heading for a benign dictatorship anyway. Whatever happens, after the oil runs out or before it runs out, that's That's what most people believe now anyway, isn't it?
Some people don't believe that at all. It's that sort of thing that's so totally wrong, the sort of thing that allows things to happen, the things that shouldn't.
So, are you going to tell me what you've got then?
Yes,
You really from Bridge, Carol?
What? Yes, of course I am.
I see.
I am. Sorry, I know it sounds crazy. It's, with everyone here, don't you see, I can't do it here. It's impossible. I just can't. Christ. Shall I go? Shall I go for a moment? It's all right. I'll ring you. I've been here long enough as it is. It'll be better if I ring you. I'll ring you very soon.
Yeah, that's right. That'd be better.
Yes. I've got to.
Hurry up, dear. You haven't got much time.
You're out late, aren't you?
Never stops, does it?
Cold tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's get very cold out here every night.
Yeah. Not much doing around here at night. It's a job, though, isn't it?
Got a cigarette? You carrying a gun?
Afraid I can't tell you that, love. Is there anything that you wanted?
Yes, there is.
What's that?
Afraid I can't tell you that. Trying to find a way of doing something. Not managed it yet.
I see.
But I'm going to.
Well, I think you'd better be moving on before we're seen. We've both been for it then.
Yes, I know.
Right, love.
Good night.
Where the hell have you been?
You shouldn't be here.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Had the day off.
So I heard.
Oh, so they were watching me then.
Well, they weren't. They called me in to see Higby.
Oh, really? What did he want?
He'd been suspended. Found out about that journalist.
Really? Oh, that's all right. Listen, it's very cold, eh?
I told you I had to be patient, move carefully.
Yes. Of course, you're always right.
Oh,
No, you are, I mean it.
well, we haven't managed anything now, have we?
No. That's right.
It's good to see you, though.
Yes, of course. Look, I think you'd better go.
Thought I might come in for a minute.
Got a few things to do.
Now?
Tidying up, you know.
Tidying, you?
Yes. That's what I said.
You sure you're all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Managing very well.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Just go.
Let's get in the car.
No, I don't sit in the car.
There's no point in us both
Look, I
freezing
don't
to
want to
death.
sit in the car. I want to go to my room. Come on, don't touch me, please. I must go now. We'll be seen. Come back another time.
Kate? You haven't tried to do anything, have you, Kate?
No, of course not. No. Look, I'm not standing here anymore. It worries me. Just let me go in.
How could somebody do it? How could somebody do such a thing? The girl is completely mad. You just tell them that when this gets out. Just tell them that. The girl went mad.